Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mon Spirituality. Today's reading, we're going to look into what do men find attractive about you. There are three piles over here pile 1, 2, and 3. Please take a moment, meditate on these images, and use your intuition to choose the pile. You could also pause the video to meditate on them. And we'll now begin with the first pile. Welcome, pile 1. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. So in today's reading, we're going to look into what do men find attractive about you. For some reason today, I feel like the vibration is moving a lot to the color red here. And this happened unknowingly, so let's see what the reading has in store for you. Before starting pile 1, and if you're interested in a personal reading, you'd like to learn tarot course, or if you'd like to join my Patreon page to access 18 plus readings, you're more than welcome to join it, and all the details are mentioned in the description below. Okay, so let me now invite your guardian angel spirit guides to please come to me, please speak to me, please guide and tell me, what do men find attractive about pile 1, please? What do men find attractive about pile 1, please? Okay. See, another red deck. What do men find attractive about pile 1, please? Right. Okay. I just move this a little bit behind for health and safety. All right. Okay. And then we have here. Oh, fine. I'll move this a little bit in the front so you can see it in the camera, but that's it. Right. So pile 1. What do men find attractive about you? There's something about the flame today. I don't know what is it. It's just so much fire. Maybe it's coming up for you, pile 1. There was just so much of sexual energy, which I'm seeing here for you. I get a sense that there could be someone very attracted towards you, pile 1. Okay, but let's see here what's coming up. We have here image number 23. Moon. Round and round. Okay. 6 of Swords. King of Pentacles. Image number 33. And Deep Knowing. Just adjust the cards. Pile 1, these numbers here could be important for you. Okay, they could be the age of certain men who find you very attractive. Okay, so take that into consideration, I feel. But let me try adjusting it a moment, please. So we have in number 23, number 18. We have your number 33 and number 43. Okay, so all these numbers, this ages could mean something to a lot of you watching here. Now, like I said, this flame has kind of ignited quite a lot. This red color candle that I'm seeing here. And the pink is kind of just a bit sobered down. So I'm getting a strong message from you that men do find you very sexually attractive, first of all. I'm not going to go into much details regarding that. For that, please access my 18 plus readings in the Patreon page. So I'll be a bit more, nice and sweet with my words over here. This round and round and the moon, it kind of makes me feel that you kind of leave men a little bit confused where they want so much more of you. It gives the vibe that you could be kind of hot and cold. Okay, it's not like you open up to people that easily. You leave men very confused. A lot of them, for example, if you start a conversation with them, it does not mean you're in love with them. You're just being nice with them. And maybe the next time when you meet them, you might not have such a long conversation. You might not even say hi. And that kind of leaves men a little bit confused of what do you exactly think about them, what do you exactly feel about them. So they kind of go around in circles here. But this This behavior or this kind of mindset where they do not know, it makes them go crazy. Okay, it kind of craves, they start craving you so much more. And it leaves them, of course, very confused. And this basically means that they land up thinking about you so much more. Okay, they cannot help but think about you like, why did pile one look at me that way? What did it actually mean? Are they interested, or they're not interested at all with me? So all these things keeps playing in their mind here. And here I'm kind of feeling it's like another moon over here. They feel that you're really intelligent. Okay, they get this vibe from you of being someone very confident and very intelligent. So I guess what you're doing here is very unknowingly you do it because that's not your intention to make men crazy about you. But this thing of playing with their mind, okay, as much as it makes them crazy, that is equally attractive for them. They also see you as someone who's very self assured, who's not an insecure person. We have here this image. Can you see you as someone here so strong, able to handle so many things with just one hand? So they see you as a very strong individual. For some of you, I kind of get this feeling if you're working out as well, they see this core strength in you. Okay, and we have it as King of Pentacles. So again, as someone here very self-assured, who know what they want and very confident. So you're not coming across here as someone who is looking for attention. You're coming across as someone who rather has a lot of knowledge, a lot of inner strength, who is self-reliant, and who is not looking out there for a man to support her. Okay, I'm assuming all of your divine feminine watching this because the reading is about why do men find you attractive, right? And again, here we have this beautiful, beautiful. So, yeah, they do feel you as they look at you as someone here who is physically as well very attractive, and they see you physically very strong. You could be having strong legs, strong arms. This strength kind of is displayed here in your physical appearance as well, as much as is shown in other part, in your behavior. But I feel like what stands out here is your physical strength that really stands out. Now, Palwan, the other thing that's coming up is you seem to be someone here who has the answers to a lot of unknown questions. We have a deep knowing. Now, I'm not looking at this from someone who is like maybe intellectually intelligent. That is a different ballgame. So we're not looking at that. But here, this person sees you as, or men sees you as someone who has knowledge about life, who has knowledge about questions that many people don't have the answers for, or you really need to go very deep in order to get the answers. So you could be someone who's a very good judge of character. You'll probably look at someone and know whether how that person is, what they're thinking, what they're feeling. So they feel that you know a lot. You know much more than what meets the eye. And here, that's why we have the moon card as well. It's like you can see beyond. And interestingly, this is also something that they find very attractive here because, like I said, they find you as, someone who is self confident, right? And it seems like you don't make any mistakes. That, well, obviously, we all do make mistakes here, but you are someone here who knows what you want in life. And if you know for something, you just go for it 100%. You don't second guess yourself, and you're very, very sure of what you want. And you're a person here who is coming across also as very practical. So interestingly, they see this emotional side to you, where if your heart uh, decides something, you go all for it. But at the same time, you think about things quite practically as well. So it's this beautiful blend that you have within you. And um, this combination is quite difficult because usually you see someone who is all heart or all head, but for you, it's no, that's not the case. You think about something, you want something, you desire something with all your heart and soul, but you also think about the practical implications of those desire of yours. And that's how it's coming up over here. Now, they do, I think another beautiful feature for you would definitely be your back. So it is showing you as someone who is very toned, okay, very your body really stands out. I'll say that. Okay, it really does. And especially if you do wear those type of clothes that reveal some part of your body, they find that very, very attractive here. And I do feel that men do visualize you, do use you in your imagination as well. For some of them, not all of them. Okay, that's what I'm feeling from here. But they do get the sense that with you, it's things are not superficial. You like things to go deeper than what it is. So that's the reason why you probably do not entertain a lot of men, or you don't give them the wrong opinion about so many things, because you are only interested in someone who would be a serious person, not like not someone who will just be there for playing. Okay, this will be someone with whom you feel you can have very deep conversations with. If you feel you cannot have a deep conversation with someone, you're probably not interested, you'll just walk away. And they know this. So those men who are in your circle, they know that they are the chosen ones. Okay, they know they are the lucky ones here who've managed to enter your social circle, who managed um, to be someone whom you would love to interact with. And that they find very attractive about you, that you have your small inner circle, and you're not someone here who is talking to anyone and everyone. You do not give that importance to everyone in your life. Those who means the closest to you, you would do everything for them. They have all your heart and soul. That's how I'm feeling from this. And I am getting a strong sense of, like I said, intuition, but they are not using the word intuition. They are using it more as a sense of judgment. So they feel like you have a very good sense of judgment. And when they start seeing so initially, of course, it starts with its attractive physical features. But the more they get to know you as well, how your mind process works, they find all that super attractive about you, Palwan. All right, Pawan, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. If you like a personal reading, you'd like to learn tarot course, or if you'd like to join my Patreon page, you can find all the details in the description below. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye. Welcome, Pal 2. Today's reading, we're going to look into what do men find attractive about you. I was saying to Pile 1 as well that for some reason, the theme of this reading today has gone quite a lot towards the color red. Here we have red, and this red flame is just, I had to reduce it a little bit, but it's just so strong. So first of all, definitely a strong message for you, Pal 2, that a lot of men you're thinking about are very sexually attracted towards you, okay? Probably all the pals today would come up on that form. So before starting pal 2, if any of you are interested in a personal reading, you'd like to learn tarot cards, or if you'd like access to my Patreon page where you can find 18 plus readings, you're more than welcome, and all the details are mentioned in the description below, okay? So I'll just invite now your guardian angel, spirit guides to please come to me, please speak to me, please guide and tell me, what do men find attractive about pal 2, please? What do men find attractive about pal 2, please? So I'm going to try to be very decent in this reading, pal 2. Like I said, if you need access to my 18 plus readings, please join my Patreon page. So it's going to be a very nice and sweet reading, okay? So what do men find attractive about pal 2, please? Okay, so we have your Four of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Ace of Cups, Message in a Bottle, Why, image number 8, and image number 37. These numbers or the dates could mean something to you, okay? So we have 4, 8, 37 could be the month of April and August as well, okay? Right, okay. I know they're not in a straight line, but have to begin the reading, so no problem. Sorry, pal 2. Let me just quickly rearrange it. Okay. So, straight away, pal, two, what I'm seeing for you is the most attractive feature standing out is your eyes. Okay, definitely here your eyes are really standing out, and there's something very, very attractive about that. It's not necessary that you need to put makeup to in order to enhance the beauty of your eyes. I'm not seeing that at all. Naturally, there is something about your eyes. You must have received so many compliments from regarding that as well. I'll be surprised if you've not. But that is something that men find to be very attractive. It goes very deep, very deep. It's like as if you can read them, as if there is a, it's like as if they're going to get the answers when they look into your eyes. And there was something about it. It just shows how amazing you are. It shows what a wonderful person you are. And it speaks a lot about you because I always believe eyes are the windows to the soul. It speaks so much. And I've personally seen transformation in people's eyes when they've gone through certain transitions in their life and how it comes across. Like I remember once seeing this person's eyes was a very, it showed in the person's eyes that he was a very um, sweet person and very naive. And there was a lot of innocence in a person's eyes. But when the person went through certain experiences after 10 years, the eyes was really very cold because he had been through so many difficult experiences in his life. And that was shown in his eyes. And that's how I feel it is for you. It shows your struggles in life. It shows um, that probably you could be a very emotional person as well. It's not necessarily that you've shown your tears to people, but just your eye speaks it all. Okay, so that's the beauty that's coming up here for you. And interestingly, it's like people fall in love with you. For a lot of you, those who are in love with you, they genuinely can look straight into your eyes. But I feel for other people, they might hesitate to look into your eyes because they feel like you're able to read them. They feel you're able to read them and they don't understand how do you manage to do that. um the other thing we're seeing is the Page of Wands. So this attractiveness about you, pal, too, it's something very you're very charismatic. Okay, it's like when you talk to people there is a slight sense of flirtatiousness as well in it. It's this excited joyful feeling that men get when they talk to you, and um, they just feel very excited. A lot of them, when they meet you for the first time, the way you talk, the way you respond, it just um, instills some form of excitement that probably they felt they've lost in their life. So there's something out there that you ignite. You ignite like this flame, this fire, and look at this pal too. This flame is just going so high. So there is definitely a lot of sexual energy, as I felt here with the Page of Wands as well, that's coming through. Now, you also come across as a very good communicator. Okay, and this is another thing that men get attracted towards you is the way you talk. And as I said, I feel that when you talk, there is some form of lightness within you. It's not very heavy, it's quite light. And even you're showing in the water, it's like floating. Okay, you're probably not someone who takes things very seriously. You love joking around, you love the environment being very, very very playful and happy here. And they really enjoy that. They really find it very attractive. So with your communication, there is a drop of flirtatiousness. Definitely, I do feel with that. Okay. So they love talking to you. They feel like you're not going to always take things in the wrong way. You're not going to misunderstand them. You can take jokes very well. Okay. And I do feel as well for you, Paltu, that you are coming across to be very beautiful, right? Definitely very beautiful. So there are men out there who actually love seeing your photographs. So if you put things on social media, if you have any display photo, they love seeing that. So every time you do change it, you will get a lot of attention from the opposite sex. I'm sure of that. If some of you have any beauty spot as well on your face, that's coming across to be something very attractive. All right. And the other thing that's coming up as well, if you have any form of tattoos, that is visible or not visible, they find that very, very hot. Now, I want to see why the Four of Pentacles is here. Do you know what's so attractive about Four of Pentacles? So let me get some clarity. Angels, please guide and tell me what is so attractive about the Four of Pentacles here, please. We have, ooh, Three of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. So, Pile, I think this is a message particularly for some of you watching. Those of you, Pile 2, who have been through a breakup and who are possibly single right now, I feel like more men are eyeing on you. So those of you who are single, there are more men out there who have their eyes on you and who probably want to use this opportunity by being close to you. That's the feeling, and they're probably approaching towards you. So if you're single or you've just recently been single, I feel that you're going to gather a lot more attention than those of you who are in a committed relationship. So those of you who are in a relationship, men would see you from far. They're not going to have that much courage to actually approach you because they probably know you're not available. But those of you who are single and available here, there are so many men out there, Paltier, who do not want to miss this chance and who are probably going to approach you some way or the other and make this move in order to have something, in order to probably have a relationship with you. Okay, so that's the particular message I'm getting here for all of you watching. All right, Paltier, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading, you'd like to learn tarot course, or if you'd like to join my Patreon page, you can find all the details in the description below. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye. Welcome, Pile 3. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. Today's reading, we're going to look into what do men find attractive about you. So, as I told in the other two piles, today's reading is very interesting because I did not have such an intention, but there is a lot of red in all the readings today, and this red candle I've put through, and this flame is just being so strong. So it makes me feel like a lot of men are very sexually attracted towards you. But today's reading is very decent, okay? If you'd like access to my 18+ reading, you can join my Patreon page for that. So before starting Pile 3, if any of you interested in a personal reading or if you'd like to learn tarot course, you can find the details in the description below. And as I mentioned, you can also join my Patreon page to access exclusive readings. So Pile 3, let me invite your guardian angel spirit guides to please come to me, please speak to me, please guide and tell me, what do men find attractive about Pile 3, please? Men find attractive about Pile 3, please. I'm being a bit careful with shuffling it aside because the earlier pile, I think pile number 1, it went so close to the flame. Right, we have a 7 of Swords, Yang, okay, Between Worlds, very interesting, 10 of Swords, 3 of Cups, image number 47, and image number 13. So pile 3, first of all, these numbers could mean something to you. Number 1, 7, 3, 10, 47, 13. This could be here. 47 probably could be someone's age as well, but also take into consideration the month or the date. All right. So you could have July and March as well to be July, March, October as well to mean something to you. Arrange this a little bit. Right. Oh, sorry. Right, pile 3. What I'm saying here is that men find your craziness, your wildness to be very attractive. It's like, for example, if some of you go for dancing and drinking, or, you know, okay, forget dancing, even if you're going out for drinks and you do kind of relax a bit, your wild side kind of shows up, men find that to be extremely attractive and very, very sensual as well. And there's kind of like this fire within you. Can you see here? There is so much of passion here. And it's something about you which they get very physically attracted towards you. And it's, how interestingly, how sometimes they say like some women can get attracted towards bad boys. Okay. I'm not saying you're a bad girl. Okay. I'm not saying that. But I feel like when they see your crazy side, it turns on something within them. They get really, really turned on when they see this other side of yours. Can you see here? It's like a transition here taking place. So I feel like normally you would come across to be someone very sensible, who knows what they're doing, who's probably very careful about every move. But there are moments, like, for example, okay, for example, you would be very different when you're at work and when you're with your friends, right? So there is this two sides to you where you know where to behave. But it's when they see this other side, like when they see you with your friends, when they see you laughing, joking around, having fun, they find that side of yours to be so attractive, yeah. And they start having thoughts about you that probably they shouldn't have as well. Okay, this side of yours where it just makes it feel where, this, I won't call it the sneakiness, I'm not feeling that, but what I feel like the side of yours, which is like, okay, let's see how it goes, a more risk taker side, they find it very attractive. So, yeah, I don't know why. It's not this bad girl type of thing, but it's like your craziness, your bold side. Yeah, I think that's a better word. Your bold side is something that turns them on. Okay. And I see where someone actually, Paltry, who's very hardworking, especially with this image in number 13, you have worked really very hard, but sometimes you kind of let your hair down as well. So when you're working hard, you're completely focused into it. You're probably not even interested what people around you are saying or thinking. But when you let your hair down, that's the time when you actually interact with people. And this wild side could be your true self. Maybe the other side of where you're seriously working, it's also part of you. But so I see you kind of having two sides towards you. All right. When you are in that zone of constantly working, again, you really don't need people around you at that time. You're happy. I see you like a solo worker. You don't mind just putting your head down and working. And you don't need a lot of people then. But yes, at the time when you're free, you want people around you. You really desire then to spend time with your friends and your family. You want that and you need that. So they see this transition, and this transition, they find it beautiful, they find it very alluring, where at one side they see, like, maybe, for example, just give an example, if you're working, you might go to work wearing very simple clothes, you've got your glasses on, you've got your hair tied up, and next time when you'll go out for a social drink, your hair is let down, you're wearing a very sexy outfit, you've got maybe red lipstick on. So it shows like, wow, how did you have this transformation and transition and this change within you? It just is something else. Again, the other part where you could be wearing glasses and suddenly next moment when you're going, when you feel like, or you just want to dress up that day, you wear contacts and you wear a nice dress. It's a different personality of you altogether. So you have got this two beautiful sides to you. And what more, men find this so attractive that they get to see the serious side to you and the fun side to you here. And I feel like you are probably already getting a lot of interest. I'm sensing with this number 47 especially, and you're not aware of it because when you're having fun, you're just having fun. And here there could be other men. There are a lot of men I feel who are trying to come very close to you, and a lot of them have probably even succeeded out there in being one of your friends or being in your close inner group here. But yes, there it's very, very attractive. Especially I feel when you're a bit tipsy, when you have few drinks. Something about you at that time makes you so much more attractive. Maybe it's um, just the way you talk, probably, or if you start dancing, your communication then, which you have because you're so much more relaxed, it's more fun, you know. And I think when also you dress up, when you really, really dress up, it just shows your sensuality side, yeah. And you can be very sensual, Paltry. I think you probably know it, but like I said, sometimes you choose not to do it because you don't want to be that sensual all the time. You love the shift. Okay, I really think you love both sides of you. You love that sometimes you can be this simple, like a girl next door, and sometimes you can be that woman that everyone desires out there. And look at this person, it's is working a casual job, but the way she's dressed up is very tempting for anyone. So you know how to tempt men. You really do know. And I feel here the interesting part is that it's your choice. This is your choice of, do you want to sometimes dress up casually where you do not want to gain any attention, or do you sometimes want to dress up, like this sexy side of yours, and you want to gain all the attention. And that's why I think the Seven of Swords is coming up, because it's really up to you. It's really on to you. I feel you have the side to you where if you want to turn someone on, pile three, how to do it. You know how to get the attention of either a particular person or men. Okay, you know it. So it's a very intelligent card, I feel. And here is yang, it's not yin. Okay, so you are very, it's the action you take here that makes you super, super attractive here. So that's really nice, I'll say, pile three. The other thing I feel for you is that you're very upfront. You're not someone who sugarcoat things or just says things for the sake of it. No, you're very upfront about it. You would say things the way you feel it. And that again is something very attractive, because they don't see you as someone here who just does sweet talk. No, you are someone, what is in your heart, you'll feel it, whether the other person likes it or not. So it's a very honest opinion here that you give. And this again is not easy for everyone to do, but you have a lot of courage where sometimes the other person might not even agree with your thoughts, but yet you will put your thoughts forward out there, and they really appreciate your, you have your own mind. But I feel your pile three, you're very attractive, you know it. And I feel like you know when you need to use this power of yours, okay, and when you don't need to. I'll give another example. When you go for, I know I'm talking about jobs. Let me talk about something else. Okay. For example, when you're just sitting at home casually, you might just wear your, maybe like your track pants, or just be a bit more chilled, or your sweatshirt or something, and just sit at home like that with your hair tied up. You're just all relaxed. But the moment you have maybe some friends or some visitors dropping by at home, depending on how important the occasion is, you'll dress up accordingly. If just your friends are coming just to say hi, you might just dress up a little bit more. If you feel like there is a celebration that's going to happen, sorry, the line got cut off in between. But anyways, I was saying, so when you do decide that there's something like a bigger celebration, you will dress up like wearing an evening gown or a beautiful dress, something like that. So you use your mind and you know how it works. So that's something which probably men find very attractive, because they've noticed in this within you, and they've seen how you can transform immediately from one person to the other, how sometimes from an introvert you become an extrovert. This duality within you is so, so attractive. All right, Paltry, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. If you like a personal reading, or if you'd like to join my Patreon page, you can find all the details in the description below. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye.